Hello everyone! Welcome to the wonderful world of dividend investing. My name is Michael Dwan, and today I'm here to share with you my journey to financial freedom by investing on the platform M1 Finance. M1 Finance is one of many platforms that I use to invest in the stock market. I am making videos to track my investment journey and using M1 Finance as a tool to help me because after 1 year of using various investment platforms, I have found that M1 Finance meets my criteria of generating passive income and taking one step closer to financial freedom. For those of you who are unaware, M1 Finance is an online financial service company that offers a unique combination of automated investing and high levels of customization through pies to create a stock portfolio tailored to exact specifications of every user. M1 Finance is best suited for individuals who have a long-term focused approach to the stock market and rely on automated investing. A little information about myself. I am a college graduate in his 20s and am working 2 jobs. I have an estimated annual take-home income of about $65,000 to $70,000. The majority of my income after fixed expenses is put into either a high-yield savings account or investment account. On this channel, I will mainly show the progress of my Roth IRA through M1 Finance as my main investment account. The investing strategy I'm using can be referred to as dividend growth investing. Dividend growth investing focuses on dividend income that's generated by an individual's portfolio and ignores the current valuation of the portfolio. Dividend growth investing helps investors to invest in the long term by ignoring short-term fluctuations in the stock price and instead focuses on purchasing ownership of companies that will continually pay out cash flow whether or not the economy is good or bad. In addition, dividend growth investing involves having companies increase their dividend payout over time regardless of how well the stock market is performing. In order to better gauge the progress of my investment journey, I have spreadsheets which track the dividend income I generate only from my Roth IRA, shows broad market data about stocks that I choose to invest, and tidbits of information pertaining to my portfolio for analysis. For example, this first spreadsheet tracks my dividend payout to me in my Roth IRA by a monthly and quarterly basis. After inputting the data for each month, I can aggregate the total dividends paid out per quarter right here and then generate a graphical display of the dividend income on a monthly basis and on a quarterly basis. This second spreadsheet tracks all of my holdings that are currently in my portfolio and gives me a real-time amount of data about each company. In addition, I have made graphs which help me visualize how many companies I own, the percentage of how each sector contributes to my portfolio, and as well as graphs which help me visualize each company and the breakdown of my portfolio. This third spreadsheet tracks the value of my Roth IRA portfolio over time and the shares that I hold in each company. After that, I show a graphical visualization of the data. So over here you can see the value of my Roth IRA over 1 year. And over here you can see how many shares I own in each sector, the total shares, the average amount of shares that I hold in each sector, and its percentage breakdown. From this data right here, I show a graphical representation of how many shares I own in each sector, and then I show the percentage of stocks that I own in each sector. So through this helps me visualize how many stocks I own in my portfolio, how many shares of it that I own, and how much of those shares are allocated. So looking at this data here, I can see that I have a high percentage of shares in the technology sector and in the consumer defensive sector. Now, each week I plan to put in passively a minimum of $250 into my portfolio and actively invest that money into companies which will hopefully give me the best returns while also staying close to the target allocation specified in each subpie. For example, when I input $250 into the stock market, I intend on most likely buying more shares into the consumer defensive sector of the stock market because it's currently under my target value. I will continue to do this until I reach the maximum contribution limit of $6,000 into my Roth IRA. When this point is reached, I will use the dividends earned through my portfolio to reinvest into my portfolio. As far as how I intend to invest, I would generally use the method of dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost averaging is an investment strategy of spreading out the purchase of stocks or funds by buying at regular intervals and at approximately equal amounts of money. Dollar cost averaging can help individuals think long-term in the stock market, while at the same time take emotions out of investing. At best, dollar cost averaging helps investors by avoiding psychological biases. However, if I decide that too much of my money is over-allocated in one specific sector or company in the market, such as right here in real estate, then I would try my best to invest in other sectors or companies that are underweight, such as technologies or commercial cyclicals. In addition, I will also decide to buy shares of a company which I think will have a better performance in the long run based on its fundamentals despite the stock price. I am hopeful that this will be a great learning experience for everyone. My goal is to make investing attractive for everyone by showing my own progress through market upswings and market downturns. There will be a link down below in the description showing my portfolio on M1 Finance, as well as a sign-up link if you choose to use the platform itself. If you decide to use the sign up link and fund your portfolio, then both you and I will earn some money through M1 Finance to invest. Thank you so much for watching through the first video of this channel. I hope to speak with you all soon.